things up.
Hello, and welcome back. We are back on Anime Warrior Simulator 2. Let me go ahead and switch screens. Get my little image back up there. Perfect. Anyways, welcome Chunk. Hello, Mr. Upstep. Hello, Canby. Hey Fire, how's it going? And hello, Mono. But yeah, no, Mono got super lucky this morning, I believe it was. He got a 2-star Enraged Dragon, which is ridiculous. Let's see, anyone else? Did I miss anyone? No, I did not. But I am doing pretty good. And also, we had a lot of fun, like, pretty much right after the stream. So, there's this thing in... Let's see. There's a thing in Discord where it's just like those random like activities. Me and I believe 3 other people, maybe 4 other people, because I think Mono joined us for like a little bit. We were playing Gartic Bone, and then we played Bobble League. But yeah, Bobble League was kind of fun, and I actually went undefeated in that too. What did they do? Hey, I was farming gold, then Tricky live grinding gold. Oh yeah, yep. Are you gonna be live tomorrow? Yeah, so the goal is for tomorrow is that we are going to aim for the update stream, because I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow for the most part. So basically, instead of doing the normal time frame that we have been doing for tomorrow, we're gonna wait off until like maybe a few hours before the actual update happens, and we'll stream up to the update and then maybe a little after. That way we can actually see it firsthand. It's 12:22, bro. I know. I think your voice is too low. Is it? I mean, I can always turn it up. Except for it's mainly just like turning up the one thing. I guess I could turn up the gain all the way. It really didn't go up by much. Hello, BXW. Turn up. So it is like, so I have everything on max. It's just that I'm very like more of a soft-spoken person. I mean, I could try and yell into it, but I mean, there's other people sleeping in the house, so I'd rather not be yelling and screaming. I'm now on holiday. I can't play for the next 2 weeks. No worries, BXW. I will carry you. Once you get back. You're about to hatch your second Kaido. Nice. And we do have 7 minutes until the boss raid happens. Here we go. Tricky, what time is it for you? So I'm in CT, so it is 2:23 a.m. And also, we even updated the Nightbot because there was a phrase last night that I didn't really like too much, so we added that to the blacklisted words. So yes, so now we don't have to really worry about that anymore. I'm sad I didn't get a natural. I know. Getting naturals are super amazing. Same here. What was the phrase? People were asking for like my location. They were like bringing up all the one term that people use all the time when they claim they're going to pull something. And they kept saying, "Tricky, what's your thingy? What's that?" And I was like, I don't really like that phrase, so I ended up just timing them out instead of trying to delete the individual messages over and over again. And we did find out that it was a 5-minute timer, so I guess that's good. Where's the wishing orb? I do not know. I honestly haven't really been looking. Does anyone know where the wishing orb wishing orb's at? Yeah, it spawned it in. I guess I'll check Pirate Town, because it's always best to go from like the bottom area and up. But I honestly don't know where it's going to be at. I mean, the last few times it was at the Wall District area, or like Golden Kingdom. Like one of the last few areas, it's always been like there. Can you solo 100 in Insane? Yes, I can solo up to 100 in Insane, but I can't really carry that many people up to it. Which the main focus of the stream isn't really carrying people up to 100. I think we'll have to wait till the update that comes out tomorrow to do that. So I mean, even after streams, like I will stay in here and help you guys out for like two dungeons. It's usually the insane one and then the impossible. And there was one night in particular, someone was just like, "Come on, Tricky, don't worry, we'll all take turns and you can carry us up individually up to 100." And I was like, do you know how many people are here? You know how long that will take? And then like remind you guys, it was like 5-6 o'clock in the morning for me, and they wanted me to spend another 4 to 5 hours carrying each individually of them all the way up. And I was like, no thanks. And then I basically just told them to wait until the update, because I believe Lambo can carry they can carry 3, maybe 4 people up. 4 people on a good day, 3 people for sure. And me, I could maybe do 2, but there's so many people that join us for these streams that it would be nearly impossible for me to get everyone. Yeah, so we will be doing the summer rain. We do have 3 minutes until it actually starts up. But I guess we can go ahead and just sit in there. What would be the minimum to do solo insane? So DPC, I would maybe say it's either 45 billion or maybe 50. It's like in between the two, because it's not really too high, but it's still decently high. Oh, nice, you finally got the last world. Sweet, Jose. Nice. Tricky and you check in the Discord and see where it is. Can I check the Discord? I have 291,000 out of 500,000 pity Game Pass. Do you think I should get it before the update? Possibly. Oh, and then you also do have the game passes. Yeah, so you should be able to hit it. Because if you're just non-stop opening for it, you usually get anywhere from like 400,000 to like 500,000 eggs within a 24-hour span if you're just non-stop doing it. And then that also depends on how like many eggs you're opening up at a time as well. That also comes into a factor. That couldn't be me. Well, I remember when that happened. Yo, I just got another monarch. Nice, nice. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. I honestly don't know. I didn't really look in the Discord. But I'm pretty sure there are people that oh, I guess they're all playing that. Who's that? Anyways, I'm pretty sure someone's already found it. I guess I'll go take a look in their Discord just to see. Oh, so it's in Bazaar Town, the very final area. It's behind a tree. Mano said he found it. Oh, is it in Walled? So someone posted a image, like in their Discord, the media section, and it's directly behind like a tree in like a little boxed area. Nah, Walled is fake. Let's see. I mean, you sure? You sure it's this one's faked? I'll have to show you. Or I know what's happening. I was like, wait a minute, why is my things not attacking? There we go. This should definitely fix it. I was like, wait a minute. All right. So once we beat this guy, then we will go ahead and show you. According to this image. There we go. We do have 9 minutes until the insane dungeon. Let me just go all the way to Bazaar Town. Should still be there. Let's see, so it's like a green building. Maybe like this one. Yeah, so it was right here. But it probably did despawn. How long do you think it'll take me to get Final World? I'm not too sure. W, I joined with 1 spot left. Nice. Not too sure. This pre-recorded? No. If it was pre-recorded, then how come I answered the thing that you just put? Yes, 5. It is not pre-recorded. How dare. But then again, I mean, you and like a few other people are just like, oh my goodness, he pre-recorded or recorded the whole thing and now he's live streaming it. Insane. I need 3 more QD to get Bazaar Town. Dang. Well, I mean, at least you're pretty close to it. It's pretty good though. We got a grand total of 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Wait, did it despawn? Yeah, it looks like it did despawn. I think it only stays up for like 30 minutes, give or take. Ooh, wait a minute. Endless domain, here I come. I'm coming, endless domain. I just seen the meteor spawned. I was like, wait a minute, come on. Oh, please tell me I can get a few hits on. There we go. Perfect. We'll put on our team. Our team that does a little more damage. I need the shop to spawn and buy. And why is that thing blocking? Oh, don't know how to get rid of that, but whatever. To buy auto attack, yes, auto attack is pretty good. You need one more. Also, if you guys don't know what the wishes do, we did post a little screenshot of people talking about it. So if you guys get the power, which I think a lot of people are going to get it, which is a 75% stat copy unit. Copies your best unit that you have equipped. So for me, it will be my Asta person. 3-star deity shiny secret. So 289, so it'd roughly be almost about like 220 billion, maybe about like 210-ish. Or you could get an artifact that starts off at 87.5% damage, 40% warrior speed, 32.5% crit chance, 17.5% yen, 10% luck, 10% drop luck. It's not really all that good, but I mean, when it reaches level 100, it will have 376% damage, 172% warrior speed, nearly about like 140% crit chance, 75% yen, 43% luck, and 43% drop luck. And then wealth is just kind of like eh. I feel like wealth should be a little more better than what it is. Are you able to carry room 100? I can only carry 1 or 2 people, but that's not really the focus of the stream. Because if we were to carry 1 or 2 people, do you like basically you just gotta put yourself in my shoes. We have a 14-person lobby and there's 13 other people. If we all agreed to take turns out of the 13 people, like let's say if I'm able to do 2 people at a time, that would be 7 hours alone trying to get the full group of 13. And that's not including anyone else that's in like watching the stream. But next update, when they increase the level cap, then yes, we can start offering the room 100s, because hopefully we'll have Lambo or like one of the other DPS people in. And then we can maybe carry like 6 or 7 people at like a time. Wait, why can you carry only 2 people at a time? So I'm not really all that strong when it comes right down to it. I mean, I could maybe do 3 people at a time in the insane dungeon, but I mean the main focus is just trying to help people max out their auto attack, because this thing costs a lot of gold, let alone just to buy it. It's 500 gold to buy it, and then it is like a couple thousand just to fully max it. I got 22 billion DPC. I just need help to solo. You're gonna solo up to 93. Nice. 7 hours. Oh yeah, BXW. I was saying like how long it would just take to help out 13 people. Like if I'm the only carry doing it. So if I only took 2 people at a time, that would be roughly 7 hours, because you can only do the insane dungeon twice an hour. Alright, 4 people an hour. Actually no, I guess it would be 3 hours, but I mean that would still be just a lot of time just doing that. What's up, Tricky? You just woke up. Welcome. I mean, you still kind of get the point. But overall, we're just here to try and help people get their gold up. I know I still need to save up quite a bit. I want even more than this, because we have to keep that booster active. And I am kind of hoping that they do keep this thing in, because this thing is like super nice to have for the streams. If they somehow get rid of the Summer Island event with the server booster, I would be kind of upset. Just to clarify, I was the first one here. Maybe. I mean, on the chat thingy at the very top, It shows Chuck saying first LOL and then you saying hi. So, but as for timestamps, I really have no idea. All right, BXW, have a great rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in. He's lying. He's lying. I don't know why. Hello, Heaven. Or Nick. You know, we'll just say Nick. Also, Fire, are you ready to lose in Bobble League later? But no, that game was so much fun. Literally the very last game that we even played on that. Lambo literally scored on your team twice. Yeah, Nick is what you prefer. Maybe I won't be in the stream for the next days. I will go to London today. Alright, BXW, I hope you have fun on the trip. Be sure to let us know how it went after you come back. Hey Tricky, do you play Super Striker or Football Fusion? I mean, I've heard of the names, but I don't think I've ever actually played them. Also, do we have the strong? Alright, good. We do have a strong team. Oh, I'm so broke on the tokens. These things. We had so many, like I saved up for like 500. Used them all on the otherworldly. Couldn't get anything. Used about like another like 10 reroll tokens. And just got nothing. And ended up on pirate again. So my one otherworldly is just eating everything. And it's just a massive rip. You should check out those games. Yeah, 500 isn't much, but I mean that's still like 100 rerolls right there. I just remembered I said I was gonna AFK last night. LOL. But yeah, no, the constant back and forth was so ridiculous. But I feel like that game's kind of like right up my alleyway because I love the idea of like using angles and stuff. Compared to other mats, it's pretty easy to get. Oh yeah. Basically, all I really have to do is farm up the corrupted gold. If we farm up the corrupted gold, then we should be set for that regard. Because it's like every 30 we get 25. So if we save up like 3,000, that would be like 2,500. Except for I don't see us grinding all that often at the secret bosses. Sometimes I try to AFK, but I fall asleep right before. Oh yeah. That always tends to happen. Luckily, I don't play on a laptop anymore. That was one of my biggest like things when I used to play on like laptops. I'd be like, oh, I'll just play for a little bit and just like flat out just snoring away. Drop the laptop. Now in between the bed and stuff. Oh man, those days were the greatest. And I still remember the game that I used to play on the laptop. It was either League of Legends, like a little bit. For some reason, I was a lot better on that game on the laptop with the little touchpad versus the mouse and keyboard. It really makes no sense when I look back on it. But then I also played a game called Dark Orbit. It was like a space kind of game. It was a little bit like an RPG thingy almost. It's just that you had different ships that had a different amount of guns and stuff on it. But then there were a lot of cheaters. Lots and lots of cheaters. Like you could be invisible and all of a sudden they would just auto lock onto you. It was just bad. It was bad. Maybe save tickets and then farm them when there's 2x drops on? Possibly. I mean, have they started the voting session yet for the events? Yes, update is tomorrow. And we are planning on doing a stream tomorrow. So we're not going to do the same stream same stream schedule where we start off at about like 1:40 2 o'clock a.m. We're going to like hold off until like maybe a few hours before the update because I'm pretty sure I'm free tomorrow to actually do the actual update stream. And so basically when I get off of work, I'm pretty much just gonna go straight to bed, wake up a few hours before it, and then we'll slowly get the stream and stuff all ready to go. And then it might be like a 4-hour, maybe 5-hour stream. We should be pretty good. I'll be there in the stream tomorrow, I promise. Alright, sweet, sweet. And then I think the main thing that we're going to really do when the new update hits is that we are going to try and get our top 3 warriors all the way up to level 210. And possibly see if there's like anything like brand new, like a new like feature or like a machine or something that we could usually take pretty, or like kind of like take advantage a little bit. On the opposite with Genshin Impact, I'm great with mouse, but suck on my laptop's side mouse. Yeah. Tricky, what do you do for work? It's fine if you don't want to answer. I'm kind of like a I guess it would be in the genre of like janitorial, basically helping clean and disinfect areas. It's nothing too like hard or anything. It's just kind of time consuming, because I mean the more time you spend on it, the cleaner it is. It was always one of those job thingies where it's always that one job thing that everyone's just like, oh, I'm never gonna be a janitor, but then when you get around to it, you're like, oh, well, it's honestly not even that bad. It's not the worst job out there. Cause I mean, I will say the warehouse job that I worked at was terrible. It was it was basically like living a nightmare. You had people always trying to get you with every like little thing. And you made so many friends, so many I guess they would basically be called frenemies. So yeah, so basically everyone would be trying to like set everyone else up with like these little pranks that they would do half the time. And a lot of the pranks weren't like, some of them were kind of lighthearted, other ones were just over the top. So it was not the greatest environment, but I mean, working there made me a little bit stronger as like a worker in general, I guess. I will say my worker's efficiency is pretty good. Coworker are bored. Possibly. I feel ya. I know one of the few things that happened at the main warehouse before I got transferred to the secondary one. Shoot, I don't want to crash my AFK hatch in Golden Kingdom and check on it tomorrow. Alright. I was the first one here, but I didn't say anything. Oh. But yeah, no. There was this one thingy that happened before I like got transferred out of the main warehouse. And there was a new manager that got bumped up to the position as like manager, or like the main person at the warehouse. And basically he got a little too power hungry. So if he didn't like you for whatever reason, he could basically look at you and be like, hey, you gotta go. And then he would set you up with all these ridiculous areas that you would be stuck at like for months at a time until you quit. And that's basically what the manager was like. Wasn't the greatest area, but I mean, he had a list of people that he would try and get out of there. And eventually he tried to get me out of there. So he put me in these terrible spots like weeks on end, and then eventually I had enough, so I was actually gonna go to a job that was making $4. So I was making like $16 an hour, give or take. And I was gonna go take a job that was like making $12 an hour full time. Eventually, someone caught wind of it, and they started doing a little investigation to figure out what was all going on between the manager and all that other stuff. The second I transferred over to the other warehouse, I was just complaining about it to some random person. So I thought it was just ridiculous. Like, the main stuff that happens at that main warehouse was always crazy, but that's that very like ending portion just was like over the top. Oh, we're already at 81. I did not even realize it. He was squeezing you. But yeah, no. He I was sitting there complaining it to a person. It was a female. And eventually I found out that the female was one of the daughters of the owner of the whole business. They were like, you know, I'm gonna do some research into this. So they asked previous workers that used to work at the other warehouse about previous stories. And eventually they figured out that the two main people, the supervisor and the manager, were not the greatest fit to be like leaders of the whole like warehouse. So then they just pretty much demoted them. Yeah, Karma got them. Cause I will say there was a part-timer that I do remember. He wasn't the greatest part-timer. This guy would always be on his phone nonstop. He wouldn't really listen to like any kind of like little thing that he did. And the one thing that they did was they put him into a spot that there's really no full-timers that really like doing it for a long period of time. And it is one of the more notorious spots that was there at the time. And basically the goal for the spot was you just basically had to turn boxes around a corner, but you had to make sure labels were up, making sure that it was like readable for the next person to actually sort it. And you had a power door that was unloading a constant flow of boxes. There was also a bunch of other stuff as well. Ooh, someone pulled the lever right away. And basically it was chaotic. So you would have long stuff mixed in with short stuff. You would have buckets on top of boards and boxes everywhere. And essentially when it hit the corner, boosh, everything fell off the end and you had to pick everything up. And now you have your sorter guy yelling at you. You have the leads yelling at you as well to pick up the pace, keep it going so we don't fall behind. But essentially, they put this part-timer into that spot, and he left within an hour. He's like, "Nope, this is just not the job for me." Then he left right at the 15-minute break, and said, "Sorry, but I'm out of here." Handed in his badge, and then when the two supervisors, the supervisor and manager, seen him walk out, they were like, "Yes, we got rid of him." I was like, "That's not the right attitude to be having as a manager, let alone a supervisor." Where you sort them out? Is your work like Amazon boxes related? Yeah. So it was a delivery warehouse in a sense. It wasn't one of those main like big like delivery places like UPS or FedEx or anything like that. It was kind of like a local thing. But I mean, this local area was pretty notorious. And if you ever look up the reviews, which I'm honestly not gonna say the name of it, but I mean they have 1-star ratings across the whole like internet. So if something were ever to break, we were always told to send it to the customer, regardless if it was broken. So if it was wine bottles, they could be sent and there would be nothing in them. Yeah. But yeah, no. Not the greatest place. And to this day, it's still immortal in my eyes. No matter what happens, it'll always stay open. Cause like even back when the pandemic was happening, everyone was like, "Oh yes, we can finally get the work, or what was it, unemployment, like the $1,000 a week and stuff. And the company was like, oh nope, nope, we can't afford that, we can't allow people to get their $1,000 a week thing. So then they essentially basically were just like, nope, you guys have to work because you guys are essential. They found one little thing that they ship in like a weekly basis, and they said, nope, this is essential, and it's like a pallet load of items that only show up on Fridays. Yeah. So the uh, unemployment thing, they had a thing going on during the whole pandemic, and you can make like $1,000 a week, which if you're a minimum wage worker, you're making like 40,000 a year. But with that, you could be making 52,000 a year. So it's an automatic 12,000 increase for yearly salary. So I mean, it is a lot more money versus actually working. So the people that ended up working through that whole situation were making less than the people staying at home, which was the biggest rip ever. I wonder how much it costs for the new world in tomorrow's update. Um, if that was the case, I'll never want to work. Yeah. That was when a bunch of people were like, you know what, I'm gonna pursue my dream and become a streamer. just because they could file for unemployment and they could be considered like a entrepreneur. So they were getting the $1,000 a week, and then they were working on their streaming setups and stuff like that. What's the cost for Bizarre Town, Mono? That is the main question. Can I join next? Yes, yes. Yeah, so it should be, it's usually 10 times that, so it's probably going to be like 70, 75, or some something like that. Probably like 70, 75 QD just to get the next area, if they do add in an area. But I mean, their sneak peek didn't really give too much information away. It was kind of so-so on that. I don't think they have any other sneak peeks besides that. No worries. You'll get it eventually. Goodness. Goodness, oh goodness. I think we should just have just enough time to do it. I'm gonna work on getting these guys real quick, the little side guys, and then I'll start working on the boss. So 200. This one is the big guy right here. I'll get rid of this guy and then that guy. There we go. How do you join? So there is a command. There we go. Mono's got it. Perfect. I was gonna say, there's a command that is found in the description, and we use that command all the time when we do the Anime Warrior Simulator 2 streams. It's always a mouthful when I always have to say the name of it. I wish it wasn't like a mouthful all the time. W Mono. Oh yeah. Mono's always there. Mono's on the case. So, I wonder if I'm going to be able to do 3 QD within a minute. I guess we'll find out. And then worst case, I guess we could always do the damage event. Come on, guys, I believe in you. And then sometimes the game does glitch out where it'll be like, oh, well, you've done enough damage, and they will usually give you the achievement. Nah, would have helped. Oh no, 2x damage would have helped. Yeah. I find it crazy that it's 2 a.m. and the birds are chirping like it's morning. Yeah, that's always the case half the time with the birds. Come on. Man, this is gonna be extremely close. I don't... Like, I wish that this thing would be active during this. I don't think we got it. Dang. Oh, man. Yeah, no, so we'll have to turn on the damage buff for that. Is it that for me? No. So I'm an hour ahead. I'm currently, it's 2:58 right now. Hello, Lambo. Welcome. Lambo, are you also ready to score on your own goal a few more times? Here at my place, not only birds but chickens. Well, I mean, at least it's not like roosters or anything, because the roosters have like a oh whoops, they have like a internal clock that pretty much has. They basically just start like making noises at a certain time, kind of like a little morning wake up call. Let's see that one. There we go. Don't really know where my one guy is at here. I'll just unequip and then re-equip. Perfect, we got him. Barrel use 2x for this? No, we got it. So once Mono joins us, we should be good for the damage. But I mean, I just need a little bit more damage, and then we could we won't need the 2x damage for the impossible towers. So I believe we were at 1.08 trillion. I think I need like 1.1, like I need 40 billion more, I think it is, to be able to carry everyone. Like it's just like a little bit more damage and we would have had that. It's... Man, oh man. I think we only had like 400 trillion left for DPS. I ain't no damage dealer yet. Don't worry, you'll pass up BXW in no time. You have 2 weeks to do so. BXW is one of the main damage dealers for a long time. Can you see chat? Yeah, so I can see chat. No, I missed the summer raid by a second. No, Zoshi. Alright, so I don't think we need to really kick anyone because I don't really see... the lobby being full at the moment. YouTube chat? Yeah. I have it right here. Oh, hi Roadkill. Let's see. Oh yeah, Corrupt Merchant. Watch me. I'm gonna get the world with 1 arrow. I have a question. What's up? I think, you know what? We will go attack. We'll go to Attack on Titan. I got Crimson King. Nice. Pretty good. I think we'll just use our DPS team because I think the better the rarities, the more damage it deals on their ults. What do you think of the... Alright, what do you think the update brings to us? So I mean, they did a poll before where they asked what world do we want to bring in. Everyone voted for Tokyo Ghoul. There was more than 5,000 reacts on it. But from the sneak peek, all they showed was Jiren and Luffy Gear 5, which I really don't know what that means from their sneak peek. And there is no like correlation in between that and like the actual Tokyo Ghoul thing that they're supposed to be doing. Because basically they said, "Bet, let us cook and we will get it going for you guys." And after the sneak peek, it really did not scream. It didn't really scream the Tokyo Ghoul thing whatsoever. And then it's also kind of like the 5,000 reacts on the +1 luck. There's 7,000 reacts on it, and they never added it. Luffy, OW, possibly. We already have Kaido. Yeah. But no, so the sneak peek looked more like here. Let me. Oh, whoops. I never really knew that it had stuff. But that was extremely loud. But no, so it just looks like maybe Dragon Ball's Super that they might do. I don't know. It just seems a bit weird. During the gray, such a easy thing can't be erased. Then Luffy Gear 5. Is there already a Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I do not know. Because I mean they only showcased the two fighters. Like it doesn't really make too much sense when they're just like, "Don't worry guys, we are gonna do this." You got a second shiny mythic. Nice. Pretty good Zoshi. But no, so I'm still hoping that they do the Tokyo Ghoul because I kind of want the secret to be like the owl or something. Luffy is going to be new otherworldly, I think. Possibly. Ooh, Lambo joined. Perfect. Because I think like they still haven't really mentioned what this is going, like if this is going to be the end of this Summer Island event or if they're actually going to keep it out for 50 days. They've honestly said nothing. Nothing that would like really hint towards like anything for the update. So I mean, right now everyone's kind of like left out in the dark unless you actually ask the devs directly. But the only people that would probably get a response would be the bigger content creators. There we go. Because I know I'm definitely not one of those, but maybe if like Russo was like playing the game, he could easily get an answer out of them. Man, I'm gonna leave again. It's always so aggravating when I crash. I get put in the queue. Yeah. The Mythic in Bizarre Town is Dio, right? I mean, let's see. Zio is the Mythic. Dio is the otherworldly. I think everyone said that this one was the Dio. God's Guardian. But then again, I've honestly never seen the anime. So I have no idea who Dio is. Yeah, Dio is mythical. But maybe Sister Guard. I'm not too sure. Who's still up? Oh, it's just Max. I see. So we got 3 more minutes. The otherworldly is kind of an evolved deal. I see. Over heaven, the mythical is Dio Zandu. Pro Dio has so many rarities. Yeah, he does indeed. He does indeed. But dang, I'm so close to getting this meteorite. We just need one more and then we should have it. Pirate Town is starting. But I don't think we should do that, even though we still need that. The character is Dio, the otherworldly is Dio, the Stan mythical in the world from Dio. Oh. So yeah, so definitely a lot of different deals. Go. My monster is finally cold. Man, that would have been amazing if we got like 500 of the corrupt gold from that. You do an insane dungeon to floor 100, right? No. So we're not really focusing on room 100 carries. If we did, we would only be able to carry so many, but there's usually like 7 or 8 people that join us, making it almost impossible for 2 of us to carry it. So basically, we're just going after the gold. Yes, Zoshi. So we can go from room 1 all the way up to like 80, maybe 90, give or take. So we're not really trying to do like any skips or anything. We're just trying to get as much gold as possible for everyone. What effect gold drop? Drop multiplier probably would. Because luck is just based luck is mainly more for hatching. Drop luck is more on like any kind of like drops from like enemies like that. So if you're running like a full team of drop luck, so let's say if you had a full team of Oceanborn, like you have the equips and everything, this is what the percentage you would have. Like somewhere up in the 500s. And then it would maximize the amount of gold that you could potentially get. Because basically we did have someone in like, not the recent streams, but maybe like 5 streams ago. He joined us and he got the maximum amount of gold that you could potentially get from the insane runs along with the impossible tower, and he got some ridiculous number. So the range was always anywhere from like 70 to maybe like 120 if you're lucky. Well, each time he did the insane dungeon with us, he got 150. He got 150. The closest person to him had 112 gold, and there was a big difference, like a big gap. As to how he got it, I do not know how much he got that much, but he managed to get the maximum amount of gold out of the run that we did. But he didn't only get that once, he got it twice. And then the impossible tower kind of varies. You can get anywhere from, for surely 40, if not like 80s, maybe 100, give or take. Well, I believe he got like 120, 130 from it. So it was ridiculous. Treasure Hunter trait is good for drop luck. Yes, I believe Treasure Hunter is pretty good. Let me just look at that. Oops. So you got a 20% increase of drop luck. Yeah, so that is pretty much a good way to go about it. And the Treasure Hunter is pretty easy. I was gonna say, what happened to my enraged dragon? He was just like sideways for a moment. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to that. But yeah, no, I will say, I did attempt to carry one person before up to room 100, and it was when I was just slightly a little bit weaker. But I attempted to carry him up. We made it up to room 90, like 96, 97. Actually, no, I think we made it up to 98. and there was hardly any time left. We maybe made it up to 99, but I had like no time left. I think it was like 10 seconds left. And the total amount of time used on that dungeon alone, because we had the 2x damage event on, the total amount of time was like 22 minutes just to do all of that from room 1 all the way up to 90 something. And I was like, never again unless there's a level cap. If there's a level cap increase, then maybe. Because we skipped out on the Impossible Tower, we skipped out on the boss raid, and basically by the time that the Insane Dungeon rolled around, I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna call it there, and then we hopped off for the night. Because we spent so much time trying to do the carry, that even though that we didn't actually get it, the one person that was like, oh, Tricky, again? I was like, did you not see the end result? I'm not gonna spend like 20 plus minutes to potentially fail again. And it was just bad. Hello La, welcome. It's 3 a.m. It is indeed. But dang. But I think that was when we had like 890 90 billion for the base damage. So I mean, it wasn't really that that bad, like for the difference from us now to what we were back then. Like a 200 billion difference between us. But yeah, I can finally solo Insane 50. Nice. Speed is live chat. He in Tokyo. Nice. I honestly don't really watch Speed. I mean, I see clips of him and stuff, but kinda eh. I don't actually really watch too many live streamers. I have some that I have followed, but I don't really tune in. I guess I'm just a bad live stream viewer. I was like, don't worry, I will follow you, but anything beyond that is just kind of like, I could be doing this instead of like watching. It's Friday, it's giveaway time. Nah, it's not giveaway time. So the giveaway is going to be happening on the 19th. That is when the oh, you got pirate first try. Nice. So the next giveaway that we have happening is on 19th. That is the giveaway entry video that should be coming out. So it's this upcoming Wednesday, and then the winners will be announced on Friday. As to who wins, I honestly do not know. And then I know I had like, I think when we first started doing the whole giveaway thing, like the videos and stuff for it, everyone accused me of like, oh, he's rigging the whole thing, he picks out the winners ahead of time. But we did a live stream kind of showing what exactly we do. We use the spin the wheel thing from Google, which is completely free to use, and it just spins the wheel and it just picks someone random, whoever's color it is. Yo chat, what is the giveaway for? What's the giveaway game passes? Oh, you hatched the secret Kaido. But no, so basically when that happens, we have about we have like a budget. It's like a $50 budget, so it's nearly like 5k Robux is what we kind of estimated to be, even though 50 is like 4,800. But we basically depending on what the prize is will depend on how many winners there are. Tricky is OP a little bit. But basically the last time around we did 1,000 Robux, and I say Robux, but really that's a limit, so you guys can buy game passes as long as the game has a gifting system kind of like this one. So like one of the main things that we allowed was the multi-opens with fast opens, which is about like 1,050 Robux. So it was like 50 Robux over the limit, but I mean that's fine. And it does not have to be on this game. It could be on any game, just as long as as long as it's not on a donation game. We've had a lot of trouble with that, and I'm staying far away from donation games. And plus, most of the people that want donation games aren't really too nice. The last few people that claimed it on donation games were kind of mean, kind of rude. If I won, I'd love both of those for real. Yeah, we got so many items. Hey, look at that! Someone had 141 gold from that too. Do you think he should get a girlfriend? Who? If I win, I want extra equip in Anime Fighter Sim 2. You want full Robux with tax. You know, that was what one of the other guys wanted from Starving Artist. Me, Tricky? Nah, I'm good. I don't need a girlfriend. I don't know, I tried the whole relationship thingy like years ago. It really just was not for me. My team for real. But yeah, extra equip is kind of OP. It is indeed. It definitely makes you slightly stronger. Same. But yeah, no. We will be doing that giveaway next week. I'm hoping, like, I'm not really too sure what the prize should be, and I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't see anyone down there. Anyways, I don't really know what the prize should be. The only thing is if we increase the prize amount, that decreases the amount of winners. And with the amount of people that join the join the video things, it would be kind of hard to do a higher prize for the least amount of winners. Keep it 1k. Yeah, I feel like 1k is pretty good because you can get a decent amount of stuff. I know we only did the Omega Lucky one, like 1700 Robux once, just because someone was asking me, hey Tricky, so if I win multiple times in multiple weeks, can I claim it all at once? And I said no. I said no because that would be so confusing. Like, imagine if someone won 5 weeks ago, they won like in the most recent one, and they'd be like, hey Tricky, you never gifted me from the last time, so now I technically have 2k instead of 1k. And then you would have to go back, double check all of the fact findings and stuff like that, and it would just be a massive headache for no reason. A massive headache. So I basically had to shut down that idea almost immediately because there's no chance I would sit there and just try and jot down everything saying, all right, well, they're gonna save it for next time, this person's gonna do that, and it just did not seem worth it. Did not seem worth it. So how to join us, all you have to do is type in !play, and there is a link that will pop up into chat for you. Also, Mono, did you ever figure out the mic thing? I know you're having issues with trying to get your microphone to work. Now the prize is mine. It's all Mono's. Yeah, I need a mic for it to work. Oh, you don't even have a mic? Aren't you using like a laptop or something that has like a built-in microphone? Like a headset or something. Ah. Yo, I can finally play today. Nice, nice inspection. I will win, you will lose. I think mine got disabled. Dang. You know, because Gartic phone was pretty fun, and then all of a sudden, then Fire was just like, oh, I don't even have a caption. No one drew anything. I was like, hey, Fire, I think that's Mono's thing. Mono got DC'd earlier. He's like, no, impossible. You see, it shows that there's only 4, and then when we went back to go look at the albums, he's like, oh, actually, Tricky, you were right. It was Mono that was drawing, and he just was not there. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Let's see. Some streamers and YouTubers I sub to keep doing giveaways, and I always participate, but I never win. I hope I win in the giveaway in Wednesday. Are you on leaderboard? Kinda on leaderboard. Hello, Mad. Hey y'all, I'm a new follower. Welcome. Will you be playing AFS on its update? Maybe. I mean, I've said it before. I'll probably play it here and there, but I'm not going to like shift my whole focus to that game, just because we're a lot better on this game than we are on that game. Yeah, even in Discord I got DC'd. So we'll still focus on this game, because I mean we are still in like the top like 1,000 players or something like that. But if we're just like, oh, AFS is coming back, let's shift all back over there, and then all of a sudden I'm just like a mid-tier player. So I mean, we can do the hard dungeon, but I mean that isn't really saying much. But this one we have put in a lot of hours, probably not as much as AFS, but I mean we are a lot better in comparison. AFS, I have all my units max level. Nice. I hate how AFS works. For our shiny secrets. Also, Lambo is insanely good at AFS. He was screen sharing his thing. And he has a full team of limit broken divine units that have 2 traits of like the 2 best traits in the game, all on his divine units. And he is a super tryhard. Which is what we came to realize after a long time. Yeah, Lambo is OP, but I mean he's only OP at this game for now until I beat him. Lambo, teach me your ways. Can't even get my last map secret. Dang. You know, Lambo may be good in these Roblox games, but when it comes to like any other game that uses strategy, it goes down the drain. Yeah, okay, Tricky. Good luck with your YouTube luck. I don't know what you're talking about. Me have YouTube luck? Never. You can probably still play AFS, because this rate you're basically just gonna AFK hatch 95% of the time exclude streaming. I mean, AFS and this game, like the main, so pretty much any game they want you to AFK grind on the game, and these kind of simulators that use anime and stuff is like the main AFK games, more or less. And I've kind of explained it here and there in like previous streams, but the devs want you to AFK on their game, because the more people that are constantly playing the game, the more Robux that it generates per hour for them. But it was one of those like little tidbits that I learned from one of my buddies that's trying to become he's doing a lot more designing and stuff, and he talked to like these solo devs that make games on their own, that design their own games, scripted, and all this other stuff. They kind of told a little bit, and they kind of explained that if you see those big games and you see constant people on it, that's the main reason why. Like, you see the updates, it's like, oh my goodness, we gotta grind for hours on this. but yeah, Pet Sims has it all pay to win, and you need to AFK a lot. Yeah, I mean, Preston is notorious. He uses that system, like, where he's like, all right, how am I gonna get people to AFK grind this game to a ridiculous amount? And he has everything. He has everything. You can use machines. The machines will actually, like, you need to have a lot of Robux to use the machines. So that is one of his pay to win ways. Another way is that you have to do the hardcore mode if you want to get any further in the hardcore. So that takes hours upon hours, if not days. And now he is making free Robux. And then he even took away the one thing in the game that actually was decent, like the interest rates on the banks. Took that away because that was making too much diamonds. They wanted you to AFK in the mines now. Only real ones know the same group that made AFS made Ultimate Tower Defense, OG Tower Defense. Yeah, Pet Sim is just way too much. And then even like in this game, they have like pretty much any of these kind of like simulator games where it's like fighting based, they have these achievements where you have to reach a certain amount of hours played. Like, we recently hit the 1,000 hour marker, but now this one wants you to play for 2,500 hours. But I mean, AFS also has similar achievements along with some other ones. But I will say the RPG games are probably a little more enjoyable, because at least then you're doing a lot of moving around, trying to like attack, like swing your sword and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, regardless where you look, if you're doing these kind of simulator games, it's always going to be AFK hatching for the most part. I got 7K hours in AFS. Yeah. Max open means normal. Does the time event work on that achievement? I do not know. I don't think it does. Because if it does, this thing would go up by 2 instead of just 1. I mean, we can try it before the next thing. Do you play first-person shooter games? Tricky? I don't play any FPS shooter games on Roblox here, but I do play a bunch of like Steam games and stuff. So here, let's go ahead and try that out, because this achievement goes off of your total playtime. This thing. So I'm just gonna deactivate this for a moment. All right, it's being buggy. It's being so buggy. Come on. Oh, why is it being so weird? There. Perfect. Time. And then we will start this up. And let's find out, does it boost it by 2 seconds? No, it does not. It does not. Well, at least we debunked that one. I'll switch this back to drops. Can you switch servers? +1 open or that while waiting for that? Yeah, that was definitely a massive rip. And also let me figure out who is all waiting to join the server. So just give me a moment. Depending on if there is a queue time, we are going to probably kick out 6 or 7 people. Man, why does it say that I'm not online? Join this and just see. So it looks like there are 3 people in queue. It looks like we are gonna have to kick out 3 people. And we are gonna use this little dandy thing right here. So the way that the VIP panel works is that the people that just joined will be at the bottom. The people that were here for the longest will be at the top. So I'm just gonna kick 3 people out so we make room. So sorry if you guys got kicked. But there are people waiting in the queue. So anyways, there we go. Check. Yeah, so you are good, Jack, because you're at the bottom, just like I was saying. So the bottom people are the ones that just got here. People at the top are the ones that were here for the longest time. I've been on your private server since yesterday's stream. Yeah. Yeah, I barely stayed in. Perfect. Sorry, just. So we still got 6 minutes. I don't really know what to do with the 6 minutes. Do not know what to do with the 6 minutes. Ugh. Goodness. Oh, we do have a lot of crystals. I think instead of like trying to upgrade my my aura, we might just buy tickets with them. I mean, we are running kind of low on those. Unless I think I have more than enough for those XP things. You see, yeah. So we still got 16, which is about like 4 hours. No, 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah. So I'm just gonna buy tickets. Or just buy all the tickets. All the tickets. There we go. Merchant did not spawn in yet. No. The merchant was in earlier, so it must have just despawned recently. Which means we have to wait at least another 4 hours until it comes in. But dang, I really want to know what's in this present. I want to know what's inside of this present right here. We still got 3 days, nearly 4 days. Which is what? So 9 hours and then 10 hours after that. I'm trying to think. So 20 hours from now. So if we bump that back to 3, 20 hours from that. So it's like 11 p.m. when the 24-hour marker hits. And then 3 days from that. So Friday, 11 p.m. Saturday, Sunday. So Monday at 11 p.m. will be when this thing is available to open. 11 p.m. CT. So basically sometime on Monday, maybe like early Tuesday. Where do you get that? From this. It's in the premium. It's the very last thing. As to what it is, I have no idea. I have no idea. We still got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I guess I'll just go over here and just go see what I'm missing on my like little opens. Oh, we're so close. I just need 800,000 more, and it's gonna take me like 2 days to get. It's going to be so annoying. Oof, I ain't got premium. Yeah. And then the sad thing about this is they made it so I can't gift people the premium, no matter what. And it was always something that no one really understood. For a game that wants you to like give stuff out, they just do not want to do it. Cause I mean, someone was just like, "Oh, Tricky, I think so-and-so's pass is glitched. You should just do it for me." So I was like, all right. Clicked on them. I was just spam clicking on the premium thing over and over again. I was like, does not seem like it's working, bud. They're like, no, keep going, Tricky. Keep clicking. It'll eventually get past it. I was like, all right. We clicked at it for 5 minutes and nothing happened. And he was just like, oh, well, that's a rip. I really wanted premium. I was like, yeah. So the next giveaway is happening on the 19th, and it's gonna be through a video. Basically, you just have to watch the video. There's going to be steps in the video to follow, and if you guys follow all the steps, you will be good. And then you just have to wait on the next. So basically, it's going to happen on the 19th, and then the announcement's going to be happening on the 21st, I believe. Yes. July 24th or 21st is going to be the video saying who all won. If you guys don't know on how those giveaway winning announcement videos go about, we did do a live stream kind of showing the whole process. It is very time consuming. Join my Discord name is JoxG. Nice. My guy was sad after that. Yeah, he was extremely sad about it. He was just like, oh, impossible. I want the premium. But it was kind of rip on them. But then again, they didn't really win. They didn't win the giveaway or anything. They were just like, Tricky, try me. And we're just in here just like spinning around the mouse and everything, and nothing was happening. Knowing it. Wait, who ugh. I don't know if R thinks, or I don't think the person in general chat has no idea that I'm actually live. Someone in general was saying, can someone help me get an aura? There we go. Oh, I see. We'll do that. I'll put kind of like my little DPS team on a little bit with some drop looks. There are a lot of people asking for carry on Discord. Yeah, there are. But I mean, the one guy that previous typed in the general was saying, can anyone help me get an aura? They didn't really specify which aura they want. I think they just want any. I mean at some point I might go with Fire's idea. Fire was saying that I should maybe get a Discord role where it's like carries, or like the carrier, or something like that, for the people that actually do a decent amount of damage that I could carry up to a certain point. No, I was telling Fire the one drawback. I was like, the only people that will be allowed to get that are the people stronger than me. Ahaha. But yeah, no. I think we'll probably just make it like a certain requirement of power. Like maybe I feel like 800 billion like base DPS should be good enough, as long as they can send me like a screenshot of like this time played, that's and stuff like that with their like account thingy showing. I think that would be good enough to show that they're actually at that DPS for it, instead of people like photoshopping it in. No, you need to be top 1. Be like, all right, small fish, you're the only one that gets this. Everyone would be like, oh, that's rigged, they're rigging the whole thing. Do I need to show you mine? Well, I'm not too sure, Lambo. I mean, you did kind of score on your own goal in the one game, so I'm not too sure if that speaks volumes. Just all of a sudden just started bringing up moments from different games. That's not putting me in his server. Well, if that was the case, all they would have to do is so if there's an error message that pops up in the server link, so if you guys click it and it says something about like privacy settings or you don't have permissions, let me know. If you guys do that, then we can get you added. And then if you click on it again, then yes, you should be able to join us through the link. Basically, me adding you is the one way to get around that whole like error message thing that pops up for you guys. And I know some people just want me to add them, and then they're like, will I stay on will I stay on the friends list forever? But the way on how the friends list thing works as well is if you guys are added, I have there's a small chance of you guys getting removed. Just because whenever I need room on the friends list, I'll just randomly unfriend someone. Did you see my chat? I did. Except for it's like J, then dot dot dot. Ah, there we go. Whichever room can you get to? I mean, everyone's getting the room 75 one. Room 75 for sure, if not... Yeah, what Lambo said. But now, I think after stream, we will do the insane dungeon and then the impossible tower, and then after that I might start getting ready to do Bobble League, because I still want to do the 1v2 thing, but I don't know if Fire is still on. I think Fire's like AFKing. Why people in Discord online, not in your live? I do not know. Well, I mean, we did deactivate the constant pinging from the Me6 bot. I mean, I don't know. So the thing about the bot that actually posts all the video links and everything for me, people are all upset that they joined my server wanting to get pinged for the videos, but then at the same time they don't want to get any pings whatsoever. And I was like, you know, that is a little contradictory. That is very, very contradictory. Like, you want to get notified, but at the same time you don't want to get any notifications. It really makes no sense. Turn on pings. Yeah. Basically, I just have to go back through and just put the Me6 bot to do the add to everyone. I like doubt. Rip. It is a rip. But yeah, so I guess I'll ping everyone in the announcements, and then if they don't really want to get the pings, all they have to do is go into settings for the channel and then turn off notifications. That way if there is a new video that comes out, like the giveaway entry videos, you'll at least get a notification from the Discord. If you're on PC, you'll hear like a little sound notification from Discord itself. Or even on your mobile device, it should pop up as a notification. But you could simply turn that stuff off. Honestly, I rather have multi-open and fast open over Omega Luck. Yeah, I mean, those two game passes are really good, but the only reason why people wanted like Omega Luck was because they had all the other ones. They just needed the one just to fully complete it. But no, I'm kind of hoping that the that group of players don't really enter the giveaways. There's a group of players that they're kind of cheap in a sense. So there's a group of players that's one of them was like, oh, I want it done on a donation game. I don't want it through game passes. I don't want it through this. I don't want it through that. And then at the same time, they were putting me between a rock and a hard place, trying to like claim their prizes. One of the winners was just like, you know what, I'll give my 1,000 Robux to this person, so now he can claim 2,700. And then the one guy immediately started doing the same thing that the other guy did. saying I want it on a donation game, don't want it on this, don't want it on that. And I was like, I literally said in the video, you can't do a donation game. I, I said it in the video. It's even in the description as well. And it was 3 days back and forth between me and them. And essentially, this group was like it was like a little clan on Roblox here. And eventually, they were like, "All right, here, I found a solution, Tricky. You're gonna gift this and this to that person, this and this to that person, this and that to that person." It was like between 5 other players, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is such a headache. Such a big headache for like, almost like nothing." And then now they're still hanging on to the 100 Robux, saying you still owe me 100. And I was like, you're not saving that for another giveaway. But yeah, no, they basically tried playing the card where it's just like, Tricky, you're not giving me an option. I want it on a donation game, but I don't want it on any other game. I was like, you're giving me no option to allow you to claim anything. I mean, you're not getting it on a donation game, because the thing is if I say yes to you, I have to say yes to everyone else. And I'm trying to stay away from donation games, and they're like, well, that sounds like a you problem. And I was like, sounds like you're not getting your prize. They're like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Now you're going too far, Tricky. Okay, another rule should be added. Only the player who won the prize should get the prize. But yeah, they sat there and they kind of had it rigged in a sense. But I mean, I could easily go back and figure out who they were and just kind of like blacklist them from the channel. But I do know the clan tag. It was like NGL or NGX or something like that, and there was like underscore something. Trolling someone giving you free stuff, that sounds like a problem. So ungrateful. Yeah, there are a lot of people like that. Like there was a person that's so when we used to do like donation games, we only did it for 2 streams. And I was trying to cut out the donate game completely, just because I didn't really want to associate with that game. And so we did Starving Artist, and so we did, I think it was during the 8-hour stream that we were doing for like an update stream on this game. But anyways, this guy joined in and he's like, all right, Tricky, I'm here to claim my 1,000 Robux. I was like, all right. So then we started talking for like a good 2 hours, trying to figure out what he wanted. He's like, I want it on a donation game. I want it on Donate Me. And I was like, that game got blacklisted from the last giveaway that we did. I even said it in this giveaway entry, and he's like, oh, I want it on a donation game though. Like, I guess they're Starving Artist. I don't know what it is, but we went on to Starving Artist. He got his 1,000 Robux, but then when he looked at the prize that he got, he only got 600 because the game took 400 out of the 1,000, so it took a 40% cut. And then his immediate thought was like, "Oh, Tricky, you're not gonna cover the tax, but I won 1,000 Robux. I didn't win 600." I was like, "But I spent 1,000. I'm not gonna spend X amount more just to get you the other 40 or the other 400." And then even after that, he didn't really thank me or anything. He's just like all like disgusted with the idea that he didn't get his full prize amount, and he was all upset. And then most likely he did probably unsubscribe to the channel after he got his prize. Yeah, and that's pretty much just a common thing. People claim their prize, and then afterwards they probably just leave the channel altogether. So you just gotta wait until somebody leaves to be able to get into the server. Yeah. So basically, everyone in this server right now, we will kick people after the boss raid, and basically depending on who's all in the queue, we will kick up to that number. If you guys are trying to get in, be sure to just wait in queue, and then we will be figuring that out in about 10 minutes or so. I will take 600 gladly. What are the prizes in the giveaway on Wednesday? So we're probably going to stick with the 1k Robux because as some may know, we do have a budget for the giveaways themselves, which is a $50 budget, which translates to about like 5k Robux. And so remember, that's pretty much all of my, like, that's coming out of pocket out of me that I'm just kind of giving to you guys to buy your game passes. Anyways, so if we stick with 1,000, that means that we can get 5 winners out of the 5k. But if we ever were to up the prize, that would lower the amount of winners, or if we lower the prize, that would increase the amount of winners. I feel like 1,000 is good enough because you can get a decent amount of like decent game passes on games. Especially this one, you can get multi-open and fast open. Even though it goes up by, like, even though it goes above the limit by 50, that's fine. As long as it's not going above it by like 100, 200. Like, I even had someone ask me, they're like, hey, Tricky, so I have 1,000, like, you said I have 1,000 Robux limit, right? And I was like, yeah. Well, can you do this? And then they kind of showed me a screenshot. They wanted this package that was for 1,500 Robux, and I was like, no. Because that's 1.5 times the prize limit. And if I did that, like if I said yes to you, the other people would be like, oh, Tricky, where's my extra 500? And I went down that pathway before, and it was not great. It was kind of like the idea when people would give me like a little head start in some games. And I was like, I know, I'm gonna do a nice thing. And I gave a game pass to one of the people, and right away everyone's like, oh, Tricky, I helped you in this game, I helped you in that game. Where's my game passes? I want this for a game pass and that for a game pass. And that went on for like weeks. So I was just like, nope. Nope, I'm staying away from that. I do not want to get too involved with all that. Can we just claim the Robux, or do we really need to pick a game pass? So basically, the Robux is... So I would have the Robux on my account, and the main idea is that I want to gift you guys, like, game passes. So if you guys don't have game passes, like, on a game, could gift out stuff like this. So basically, I just want to buy your guys' game pass for you. No, straight up Robux. I feel like if we ever did like Discord giveaways and stuff, maybe we could do gift cards, but I mean that would be like a much later on kind of thing. I mean, eventually I would like it if the channel would be able to fund the giveaways, because the bigger the channel gets, the more like stuff that it generates. And 90% of whatever this channel makes will automatically go back into the community. I don't really want to take really anything out of the YouTube money wise. Eventually we might, but I'm not really too focused on that. Can you carry on beginner dungeon? Yeah, so we can easily carry the beginner dungeon. Are you Mr. Beast? No. But I am a community player, if you guys know what a community player is. And if you guys don't, I guess I can explain it real quick. Community players are the ones that like to help out the community in any way, shape, or possible, or form, I guess. But anyways, I've had many different games that I've played in the past where if there was like a feature where people were like, oh, if you pay me this amount, I can do this for you. And it was like all these in-game services and stuff. I would look at the service and I'll be like, you know what, I could do that for free. Even though it would take a little longer, I would go around being like, hey, do you guys want free carries and this and that? And just so you know, it'll take me this much time to do the carry. And they were like, you know what, sure, I'll save $15 from doing this. Even though it was a little bit longer, I spent hours upon hours on all their other games to carry people. And like one of the games that I used to help out all the time on was Trove. If you guys know Trove, it's kind of like a Minecraft RPG game. We made it all the way up to tier 10. We were doing tier 3 shadow towers and all types of stuff. And we had a Revenant character, so we weren't really dying too much in any of the endgame portions. Granted, we weren't damage dealers whatsoever, but we still were able to help out hundreds of people on that. He's Mr. Mist. He has $2 million debt from giveaways. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like I'll probably be in debt by a lot. I mean, right now the current figures that we're probably doing, so it's like so we're pretty much investing like $100 into the channel a month, I believe. Yeah, about that. So it's probably about like 1200 a year is what we're putting into the channel, and that's basically just to help you guys out with games that you guys don't have game passes in. I mean, I feel like it's worth it. Other people would be like, oh, I want this, I want that. Yeah, trove grinding with ninja speed boost is different. Haha. Oh yeah, someone wanted the beginner dungeon. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. I forgot, but I'm here. I think I'm gonna go with this. So it's gonna take us a little longer with this one, just because it's going to be pretty taxing. Basically, just try and keep up as much as possible. Let's see. For some reason, my units aren't moving faster, even though I have Captain and Oceanborn on my units. So Captain doesn't actually like really boost anything, according to what a lot of people say. I was always curious about Captain, but I don't think it actually boosts like anything. Tricky, in your opinion, which is better, extra equip, game pass, or multi open and hatch speed? Multi open and hatch speed would probably be better. So I mean, you would have a better chance at getting secrets and stuff that way. So multi open and fast opens, you would go from, let's say if you're opening like 5 eggs at a time, it would probably take you like, you'd probably gain like 200,000 a day, or maybe even less than that, maybe 100,000 eggs open per day if you're just grinding 24/7. But with the 2 game passes alone, it'll automatically jump you up from the 100,000 to about like 400,000, maybe 500,000 per day, and that's just a 24-hour grind session. So I mean, you would be gaining at least a few 100,000 egg opens each time that you would like go AFK overnight. Finally Zorro has come selling Robux. Lambo. Private server link. So the private server link, all you have to do is type in !play. It is the main thing to get into the server. Does hatch speed stack with the speed increase you get from 50k? Yes. So if you have the fast opens and then the passive one at 50k eggs, you'll be opening 37 eggs per minute, and then you would take that times the amount that you open each time. So if it's if you're opening 11 each time, you would probably be opening about like 400 and something a minute, and then you would times that and then just figure it all out. Yeah. Okay, if I win, I want multi-open and fast-open game pass. Hehe. Yeah, that is the one combination that we do allow people to do, even though it is 50 Robux more expensive, but it's fine. So it should move faster, right? I don't think it actually boosts like anything. Like, even though the wording on Captain, it says that it's a superior leader in every way. This warrior has gained powers through the sea. Oh, it's, whoops. Wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. This warrior has extreme leadership skills. So even though it says that, everyone has kind of tried to see if it was going to be like more of a damage boost or like something. But whenever you equip these onto the teams and stuff, the damage output and everything stays the same. It doesn't actually boost anything. Attack speed, we're to do this stat for Captain. What should I buy with corrupted gold? A lot of people, or as free to play, I would say maybe just use it to pull off the shinies. So if you have an abundance of shinies, like if you're trying to get the summer trait stuff, I would say pull it off of the shiny warriors from the summer island. That would be a pretty good thing. If I win, I get lucky, super lucky, and super magnet. Oh yeah, that would be a pretty good combo, because then you would go +3 luck, and then you'd also be able to farm from a distance, especially if you do max out your auto attacks. The auto attack range. Do you have your aura equipped? Because I don't see it in your character. Yeah, I have it equipped, but I always have a low quality on. Everyone's just like, oh, I want to have this last aura, even though I don't actually see it half the time. Even though I do have it equipped at, like I have it equipped, but I don't see it half the time anyways. Everyone's just like, come on, Tricky, the aura looks so cool, but at the same time, I just don't see it all the time. Bro, I'm free to play. I hatched 3 natural shinies. Dang. I mean, we do have a free to play account. We started the Noob to Pro series. Episode 3 came out earlier, like, when was it? It wasn't 12 hours. It was like 11, I don't know, 10 and a half hours ago is when episode 3 came out. Because it was at 5:30 p.m. CT Wednesday or Thursday. Actually, no, Thursday. Yeah, but basically we do have a free-to-play account. It has no Robux on it. It does not have any game passes on it. There are a few rules that we are following for that video series. I will read off the rules here in a moment. So just give me a second. So here we go. Here are the rules that we are following. We are not allowed to have any game passes whatsoever, which is a given. And we are also including the auto attack. Even though that you can buy it for 500 gold, we are not going to buy that whatsoever because it is a game pass after all. Even though that you could actually buy it with the gold that you get from the dungeons. The next rule is that server boosters can be active at any point. Whether if I'm like offline farming for yen and stuff, it can still be active as long as someone has the server booster. We can farm outside of the recording sessions for yen. So yeah, the only thing that we can't do outside of the recording sessions is open up eggs. So any kind of like pets or like warriors that we have in the video itself will be open during the recording session. And usually we'll probably tell you guys if we're actually opening up eggs or not. Let's see. Can only open up eggs during recording sessions, which we just talked about. Another thing that we are doing is we can be carried in any in the dungeons at any point, whether if it's during the recording sessions or even outside of it. And then the end goal for the series is to be in the top 100 free to play. So those are the goals that we have going on for the free to play series. But I mean, the end goal is going to be kind of hard. When you record the video, I'm always asleep. Yeah. Will you do episode 4 tomorrow? Your schedule is Wednesday, Saturday. Oh no, so it's Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So Thursday's video was just yesterday, technically, like 10 and a half hours ago. Also, we do have to kick people, so hold on. Let me figure out who all we have to kick. Join friends. It looks like we got 3 people in queue. Whoops. 3 people in queue, so I am gonna kick 3 people out. And like I said before, we're gonna go from the top and go down. The one person that will stay in guaranteed is Lambo, so here we go. Sorry if I accidentally kicked you guys out. Is 500 Q or yen enough for the update? So I think I think you need probably like 70 or 75, I believe. Hey, look at that, the merchant's in. The merchant spawned in. I'm gonna go see what all I can get. There we go. Hey Blaze, welcome, welcome. There's 4 people in queue. Is there? You sure? My free to play alt just joined. Ooh, I'll take that. So I'm making my alt leave, so there should be room in the server. You're still in queue, but how? That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, now there's people in the queue, but I mean earlier when we were 13 out of 14, we there was no one in the queue at the time. Tricky, when does the giveaway start? The giveaway is happening on Wednesday. So I mean it's not happening until like the next week. You're in now? Nice. And then do we have our... We don't. Actually no, we do. I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, we don't. Hold on. Goodness. Thank you for the likes. And then we are pretty close to like being able to claim this. I think whenever we go to bed later, we should be able to get that. And then I think we will do so whenever we reach the next boss raid, we will be pretty much ending stream. So let's see, we got a good 20 minutes, like 22 minutes give or take for the stream wise. We'll have about like 2 hours and 20 minutes for the stream itself. What's the rarest unit you have? Rarest unit? Well, I mean, we do have otherworldlies, so I think they are the rarest in the game. We just type that. So we have this one, God's Guardian, Box Monster, and World Monarch. And believe it or not, we did get them within like I think within like a 40-hour time span. These, no, not those two. This one and this one we got within like 5 hours of each other. Oh, for free to play. Wait, it's kind of hard farming for Yun. Kinda. Why? I guess it depends. No, so I would say the rarest unit that we have is probably the otherworldly units. But no, I was so upset. We didn't even pull like anything. Didn't manage to like get any secrets or anything while we were like AFK grinding. So I feel like we used all of our luck getting those otherworldlies, and then after that we haven't gotten like a secret recently. We're gonna make it to 100. I don't believe so. Do not believe so. For sure at least 75. Nah, I still... Oh yeah, you definitely stole my luck. 100%. You pulled a 2-star secret. A 2-star Kaido. Right off a rip. And all I'm getting is all the bases. I'm getting only like base versions of Kaido over and over again. These. So I have to craft everything all the way up. to the 3 stars and so on. As a decent free-to-play player, I used a 1-hour damage and yen boost on last map and got 10 QD. Nice. You know, so the I think the rarest unit that we have on the free-to-play account is the mythical from the Summer Island event, and we got that within 3k pulls. Because we were AFK hatching the summer egg for an hour, and we managed to get the mythical without even filling up the 10k like pity for it. So I mean, I would say that's pretty decently lucky for the given time frame. Alright, I'm gonna switch this up to my DPS team. But I know for sure we're probably not going to get a secret at all in that series, even though it's going to be a major rip. Just because since we're not allowed to AFK farm for eggs outside of sessions, I don't see it being possible filling up that 500,000 marker in any way, shape, or form. You never know. Yeah, that is true. I never do know about that one. But I mean, my luck would have to be on point. Either that, or I would have to like win the lottery or something. It would have to be something crazy. But I mean, technically, I could maybe get the accounts on the top 100 if people are farming the Summer Island event. You might pull a 3-star shiny. I feel like people would call me a cheater at that point. If like my free-to-play account got that, it would be like, oh, I knew it, he was cheating all along. But no, so the only kind of like lucky pull that I got from like a secret is a shiny secret, just right off a rip. Other than that, I've never pulled anything that has stars on it for I mean, there was one person that I remember seeing. They opened up 200,000 eggs on just I forget what area it was, but they opened up 200,000 eggs on a specific one, and they managed to pull a natural secret. And they were asking in the Discord, they were like, hey guys, so are secrets like really hard to get, or are they just like common? Because he's like, so I have 200,000 opens on this one egg, and I already got the secret. And they're like, oh my goodness, are you pay to win? And he's like, no, I haven't even spent a dime yet. Like, well, then you have some god tier luck or something, because that's nearly impossible for free to play to get. He's like, what? Really? I thought I was just going to get like another one after like another 200,000. And then he's like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet now because I guess my luck is insane right now. And then if you look at some of the other stories, there was a person had opened up over 400, or no, not 400, over 4 million eggs on one egg, never pulled a natural. The only secrets that he has from that egg is the one from the 500,000 and the one from the 750,000 pities. Other than that, he has not pulled a natural from that one egg that he's spent so much time trying to open. Why can't I get any gold? So you should be getting gold on chance, and we will see here in a moment when the impossible tower opens up. I hope I'll never be that guy. Hopefully not. Man, I feel like I'm having just some bad luck right now. No, so this one's not really based on damage. This one's just by chance. It's when we beat the boss, everyone has a chance to get gold or like artifacts and stuff. The only one that would be based on chance would be or no, on damage would be the impossible tower if you're trying to get the tokens from that. But if you're just trying to get gold and stuff, it really doesn't matter. So here, when this there we go. So we'll do this, and it'll have everyone listed. So I got 75 gold. Someone got 100. Another person got 120. So the lowest one here only got 69. But I mean, that's still a lot. And then Lambo, you joining us, Lambo? Maybe. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Oh, does someone have Cthulhu equipped? So many. I don't see Cthulhu anywhere. I think someone lied to me. Anyways, I will turn off that setting. There we go. I only see red dragons. I do. That's all I see, is just red dragons everywhere. Floor 4. Remember, we are going all the way up to floor 20. So we should be set on that. Do not pull the lever. Just kind of wait on that. Never mind, someone just yanked it. I don't know if it was Death or if it was the other guy. But be sure when we're on floor 5, 10, and 15, do not pull the lever. Just let me and Lambo do it. Because if you pull it on 15 and me or Lambo are not up it, then that pretty much is the run, because we probably won't be able to do it. And there is a 50-50 chance that it will just kick you out of the dungeon. It'll give you the defeated screen, which is kind of why we don't want people to pull the lever. Let's see. I hope they allow you to use the lever chamber after the event units. Next update. Can't be bothered to feed my Kaido. I think we might be good. There we go. Yeah, no, so I think they will allow you to use other units to level it up like normal ones. I mean, that was how it was before they fixed it. Which, if you guys didn't know, they said it was like an exploit, but it was really just a bug. They had it so you could auto feed, but the way to get around it was if you had it automatically auto feeding the fighters that you pulled, you could use the Bizarre Town and like level up your fighters from level 100 to 200 within like a matter of like 10 minutes. They're like, oh my goodness, this is a game-breaking bug, people are using it. But the second that I pulled like anything good, I was like, I wonder if I could just go do this. So I went right to Bizarre Town, and everyone's like, oh my god, there's an XP bug out right now in the update. And people were being quiet about it, but at the same time everyone was doing it in the server, and we didn't really realize until after. So after we realized that it was just that, we were like, oh well, I mean, I was doing it, 6 other people were doing it in the server at the time, and it just seemed like just a natural thing just to go ahead and like do that. But it was it was a constant thing trying to brainstorm of what it could be. I thought it was like a mass like the auto select fusing method, like where you go into here, click on a fighter, go to feed, select everything like that just to see, but it was not that because it wouldn't work. So we probably wasted 20 minutes trying to brainstorm that one out until we realized it was the thing that we were doing in the first place. So I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. But people are definitely hyping that thing up over and over again because they're like, Tricky, quickly find it. We need to use it to have like overpowered units. And remember, we are going to be ending stream in about 10 minutes. But we will still help out in the next insane dungeon and impossible tower. And then after that, we'll probably start getting ready for bed. The next live stream should be the update live stream. Yes, floor 20, we are going to be doing that. We have plenty of time to do it, especially with me and Lambo. So tomorrow's live stream is not going to happen at the same time frame of 1:40 a.m. It's actually going to be happening at about, it's either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. CT. It'll be probably like a few hours before the update, and then maybe 1 or 2 hours after the update. So maybe like a 4 to 5 hour stream for tomorrow. And when the update does go live, we're pretty much going to be trying to grind our units up to 210. And then check out the new area, see if there's like anything brand new for it. And basically we'll just be probably AFK opening the egg just to fully get our warriors all the way up to the new cap. But yes, it's helping so much in the long run. It is, it is. What does the new update do? I do not know. They were very, very vague about it. I found who did it. It was Ruku. So we have 5 minutes until that. So the next update was supposed to be Tokyo Ghoul, but if you look at their sneak peek for the next update, all it really shows is Jurin and Jurin and Luffy Gear 5. As to what those two fighters mean for the update, I have no idea. A lot of people are speculating maybe Luffy Gear 5 is going to be like the otherworldly or something. And then as for Jurin, no one really has a clue about it. Maybe Jurin's going to be like the new Robux unit, but for that they would have to have a they would have to have like an area to be added in. But I honestly do not know what they're going to be doing for the update. I'm currently just waiting on this thing to end, which will be ending on Monday at about 11 p.m. CT, because we kind of figured out the math for that. But it will be pretty interesting. I can get my secrets up. I need to get fast open and multi open. Yeah. Jiren is already the boss in Alien Planet. Summer starts in 2 minutes. You know, so I'm not really too sure. Maybe they're gonna do like a continuation, like maybe the last few day like major boost for the Summer Island event. I honestly do not know. I don't know. We could brainstorm, but I do not know what the Summer what the update's gonna be. I'm hoping for Tokyo Ghoul because I mean that's what everyone voted on. But as to whether or not if it's going to be, I just do not know. Man, oh man. And just go ahead and equip my little Oceanborn team. And we will do this. Perfect. Hello, hello. Need tokens, so I need to make Vacation King shiny. Yes. Yes, delay can be bad at times. I wonder, do I have tags? I don't. Oh, that's a rip. I was hoping to have tags. Lambo's probably got tags on him right now. I swear half the time, like when I have the DPS team out, it doesn't refresh, and I just never have the damage tag anymore. Here we go, we will take that. Craft a shiny warrior and win a battle. Nah, you are just not top 100. I know, I know. I wish I was within the top 100. I mean, once everyone gets their power units, there's gonna be even a bigger gap beyond that. and all I need is to get this guy, this person with like Infernal or something insane on it. So wait. If we do Infernal with like 2 of these, put it on this guy that has max level, it would be this. This would be insane right here. This would almost add on like 300 billion power if we had that 75% copy unit. I predict Luffy will be the otherworldly, and Jiren and Goku gonna be a special raid, which gives tokens to buy stuff from a shop. Possibly. With your trait luck, impossible. I know. Like my trait luck is so bad. Like I feel like my trait luck for the game itself, after I got the Game Pass for it, it's just been terrible. I've heard of so many stories of people getting all of the like super overpowered traits and everything from like hardly any rolls. But then when it comes to me trying to like spend so many like trait tokens and stuff like that, I get like nothing. I always end up on the same thing. And I don't know if luck actually boosts the trait. I feel like it doesn't, but just in case, I always put on my luck team just for the precaution. But so far we haven't really got anything good. We did spend like 1700 rerolls on our Asta, and we finally got deity on it. But I mean, that's a lot of rerolls just to get it. Is Dream Eater good? I do not know. Do not know. What are the secret bosses? The secret bosses, like the little question marks. It gives you corrupted gold upon defeating them. These things. You can use it to buy mysterious items from the mysterious shop, which doesn't really spawn in too many times. And we did not get Dream Eater. I heard Dream Eater was not the greatest, but I mean, it's still decent. At least I mainly want it just to have it for the index. Even if it's not gonna be the greatest unit, that's just one of the few things that I was really hoping to get. The link to join us is !play. It's the same thing that we use for all these streams. I'll just type it in for you guys. Don't worry, bud. Basically, to find this, all you have to do is read the description of the stream. I mean, it's always been there. I would say a good 70% of the viewers that actually look at the stream, or like that watch the stream, do not even look in the description whatsoever. So there is a small percentage of 30% people that actually do see this, and yeah. But anyways, we are going to be doing one final kick, and we will be ending stream here shortly. So if you guys do want to get in, be sure to join the queue so I know exactly who all to kick. Let me just go ahead and do that. Anyways, I'm gonna see how many people are in queue right now. We have a grand total of 3 people. I will refresh that here in a moment to see who all we need to kick here. It's only 2 people. Anyways, let's go ahead and kick 2 people. Sorry, Jack, and sorry, Simple. Well, bam. We'll do that. And we do have 1 spot open in the server, but anyways, like I said, we will be ending stream right here. You should reset the link and kick everyone out. Well, I mean, there's currently no one in queue at the moment. I'm 1 in queue. So the server right now is 13 out of 14. But anyways, we will be ending stream here. We've been streaming for about a good 2 hours and 16 minutes. We usually at least for sure they get 2 hours in for a stream. And we do a Noob to Pro series, which the next episode should be coming out tomorrow at some point. It says server is full. I mean, there's still a spot. Like I don't know why it's saying it's full. Like here, I'll try joining on my alt. And look at that, I got in. I got in almost immediately. I was not even queued up or anything. My phone was off, turned it on, and right there. So here, I'll even type in, this is my AF2P account. Well, bam. Anyways, I will now leave. I mean, I just left right now. There we go. So here, we will kick 2 more people, I guess. Sorry, guys. There we go. So we kicked 2 people. Now we still have 1 spot open. Anyways, let me just go ahead and do the closing remarks. So we will be streaming tomorrow, probably about 3 hours before the update even happens. So there should be 3 hours left on the fountain for the countdown. So we will be streaming that. It will be probably like a 4-hour stream to a 5-hour stream, 3 hours before, maybe 1 or 2 hours after the update happens. I'm hoping for Tokyo Ghoul to be coming out because I really do want to see like a the owl being like the secret unit or something. Can I kick 1 more person? Yeah, so we are still doing the insane dungeon and the impossible tower even after stream. We're going to be doing 2 dungeons, so the next insane and then the next impossible we will be doing, and then after that I'll be getting ready for bed. Tricky, I'm gonna be there tomorrow, I promise. No, don't kick me. But anyways, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys have not. Be sure to like the stream and comment down below your thoughts if you guys have any questions whatsoever about the game. If it's like a free-to-play question or just something in general, be sure to let me know in the comments. And if it is a good enough question, we will include that into our free-to-play video that's going to be happening on Saturday at some point. I think the upload for that is probably going to be like 5 p.m, maybe 6 p.m. CT. So just keep that in mind. And in the next episode, we are going to be talking everything that you guys should know about dungeons for the free-to-play goals. I guess we can kick 1 more person. There, I kicked 1 person and still no one's joined. But anyways, I will see you guys all in the next one. Be sure... Man, I feel like I stumble on my words all the time. I stumble on my words all the time. I'm sorry, Lenny. I'm sorry, Lenny. But yeah, so I will either see you in tomorrow's stream or the next episode, which is episode 4 of the video series. But yeah, I'll see you guys then, and we'll probably be playing Bobble League later on this morning, maybe. Probably in the Discord. So if you guys are in the Discord, you guys could probably join us. I don't know if we'll have the same group as last time. I honestly do not know, but we might be playing some Discord games if you guys do want to join us for that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.